My name is Lisa Henson. I'm the CEO of the Jim Henson Company. I'm also an executive producer of The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Well, this series is probably a show that never would exist on regular television or features. With Netflix, it's almost an exact hybrid of film and television because we're making 10 episodes at the production value and level of a movie. This is definitely premium because it's like a movie and just an epic undertaking, such a big production. So many puppeteers. We used virtually every puppeteer in England to do one thing or another. You know, we had a core of 12 puppeteers and they did all the lead roles. But with all the assistants and body performers and people operating radio control, and ultimately we used almost every working puppeteer in England. There's so many challenges with puppets. Brian Froud has this funny thing that he says, which is when he first started working with the crew, he said, well, I want everyone to remember that puppets don't do anything. And that is really something that everybody working on the show had to understand, that puppets don't do anything and everything is a trick shot. So every time a puppet has to pick something up or manage a weapon or anything, it's all carefully rigged, it's all a trick shot. So there's nothing that comes naturally in the world of puppetry. It's just a huge collaborative effort to convince you as the viewer that what you're seeing is alive. Well, in this world where we have so many CG projects and so much incredible CG animation, nobody is really doing anything big with puppets. So we not only have the biggest puppet production done in history, we also have very little competition. Like there are no other puppet productions that you can turn to and even compare it to. Like this is a completely unique show with, you know, absolutely unique characters and designs. And I think people will be excited by seeing something that was physically there, that artists made, that sculptors and seamstresses and makers of all kinds contributed to creating the characters that you see on screen. And so when you go to translate it into toys, you know, you also have something concrete there. So there's probably a little more in common between our puppets and the toys than if it was a cartoon character. So I think they look great. I mean, particularly Hup, who I think has retained completely the spirit of the character. And they all do. And I'm always a big fan of the extras and the little things that come with them, like the baby Nurlock that comes with Deet. But, you know, at Funko Pop, they all look the same, but I've always been amazed at how the figures manage to retain the individuality and the specialness of whatever they're based on.